Good morning. This is the morning we leave Gatlinburg. We had a nice day yesterday. It was very low key. We drove out to Cades Cove near Townsend, Tennessee. Townsend is the quiet side. Over here is all the bustle and activity and glitz and glamour. And on Townsend, it's very quiet with cabins and low key businesses and restaurants and not a whole lot of lights and action. So it's good to get over there. The last time we came this way, we stayed in Townsend in a cabin, and it was very quiet and nice. So we drove to Caves Cove. Good morning, Smoking Reptile. We drove to Cades Cove near Townsend, hoping to see some bears, but didn't happen. We only saw deer and turkeys, a lot of turkeys, big ones too, and pheasant, and I think we saw a fox. We're pretty sure it was a fox. We were hoping to see bear. We really looked hard for the bears up in the trees and through the woods and everywhere, but no bears to be found this trip again. So we returned home bear sightless. Then we went into Sevierville and we went back to that country store and bookstore I like so much. Good morning, Sandra. Sandra's Homestead Life. Good morning. We went back to the bookstore and a country store that we like there, and I did buy some books. And what else did I buy? Just books? I think I bought like 5 or 6 books. Some for gifts. They have good prices and nice books. And that one's called Moon Pie Country Store and some kind of book warehouse attached to it. And in the basement, it's full of discounted books as well. Although the upstairs prices aren't bad. Good morning, Jode. That's my sister Jody. And again, I'm back out on my balcony. My husband ran to get a coffee at Starbucks for himself, and I've got all the suitcases packed and the roll around thing what do you call it, thing they put your suitcases on to get in and out of the hotel. That's all packed up, ready to go. Hello, Robin from Australia. Finally caught you live. Yes, you did. I'm not going to be on long, so good timing. My honey will be coming back up to take the roll around suitcase holder out to load up the car. And we'll be heading up to Roanoke, Virginia, where it's the halfway point between Tennessee and where we live in Maryland. And it's the same hotel we stopped on the way down. It was a very nice country inn and suites hotel with a very good breakfast. So that one I'll recommend. That was in Roanoke. I think it was near the airport. So we'll be going back there. And last night, or yesterday afternoon, we hung around in Sevierville and Pigeon Forge area for a while because we were hoping I could meet up with traffic with Cherish from Hope's Homestead. And that was our plan, but she got delayed at work. She works with animals somewhere, and there was an emergency, and she had to stay a few hours late. And then her church had a call on her, and she had to do some things with them before she could get away. And she's a good hour and 40 minutes away from here, so it just wasn't going to work out that we could keep hanging out for hours longer down there when we'd already been out running all morning. And she and I are both disappointed it didn't happen, but that's the way things go. I will see her in October because she will also be at the Homesteaders of America conference in Front Royal, Virginia, October 12th and 13th. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'll see her there along with my other homesteading friends. And last night we went to get a steak dinner, and I went to a place that was recommended, and it says right on the sign, best steaks everywhere, for years in a row here. But they were $40, $50 a dinner, and we're not going to pay that. So we just uh, went across the street and we went to one of the regular steakhouse chains, Outback. We went to Outback. And we had steak and potato and vegetables there, and I enjoyed it. I'm sure it wasn't as good as across the street, but just couldn't justify spending, all that more money, unless it was an anniversary or something, and we're trying to watch our pennies this trip a little. So I guess that's all we did yesterday. Mostly walking around. My husband made a couple trips to the donut shop he found here that he really likes the donuts, and coffee shops. But we took it easy. I did some more crocheting. I'm working on a poncho, and I'm hoping to either, I'll probably, when I finish it, I'll probably post it on my Etsy store. But whatever doesn't sell, I'm taking everything with me to the Homesteaders Conference where I'll have a vending table. So we'll be doing that. So I guess that's it. I'll give you a view of the mist up on the hill here behind the big tall motel. See the peak of the mountain peeking through up there to the left of that tall building? And you can barely see the rest of the mountain because of the mist coming all over it. But that's how it is around here, which is why they call it the Smoky Mountains, because there's always a mist around the mountains and they look like smoke. Trying to make sure my camera doesn't fall. Okay, so did I miss anybody else coming in? Debbie, good morning, Deb. And that would have been cool. Sorry it didn't work out. Yeah, I would have very much liked to have been able to get together with Cherish. And I know she was looking forward to it too. So those things happen, you know. But there'll be plenty of people to get together with in October. And there's a few conferences before that, but I'm not going to be able to make it. There's a meetup in Michigan, and it is after my husband retires, and that would have been a possibility, except it's on the same date as my 50th high school reunion, and I'm making that in upstate New York, so I can't go to both. And I've already committed to the high school reunion. 50 years, my word. And of course, it's also our 50th wedding anniversary. I did get married right out of high school when I was 18. So yeah, that's something. All those years ago. So I'm looking forward to meeting up with my classmates. The good thing about the internet is I found a lot of them, and we've gotten to talk online, and either through the high school site or just finding each other and chatting in the Facebook pages. And some of them follow me on a YouTube channel. So that's been fun. Good morning, Amy. I hope you're all having a good day where you are. It's overcast. I think the sun's supposed to come out today, but it's supposed to remain chilly. So our car uh, has a problem. For a couple years now, we could have either air or heat, not both. And you have to have a permanent setting for one or the other. So in the spring, when it starts warming up, we turn it to air. And then in the fall, when it starts getting cold, we have our son-in-law who works on cars turn it to heat. Well, we knew we were coming to Tennessee and it was going to be 80 degrees one day, so we put it on air, and it's pretty cold with the air now because it's gone down into the 30s down here, and we're in the mountains. So we've got blankets in the car we put over our laps, and I put on this sweater, and then I put on another long duster thing and my jacket. So we bundle up in the car. Um, but on the warm day, we were very comfortable and had the air. Oh, my car is the same way. Sandra's got the same problem. Yeah, I forget what they call that little gizmo. We thought we could just have that replaced, but that little gizmo that controls that, it isn't so much there. It's up in the mechanism behind it, and it's a big job to replace it. And our car is getting old. We'll probably be replacing the car sometime this year. So, good morning from snowy Ontario. Good morning, Francis. Thanks for checking in with me. Snowy Ontario. We'll probably be traveling to Canada within the next year or so. We want to do some traveling. We're not sure how much driving we're going to do because this trip has proved to be challenging. So we might be flying more. And then again, cost is a consideration. So I guess it depends on where the deals are with, the airlines that run discounts. So howdy, Rock's Corner. Welcome. You're just in time to say goodbye. I heard my husband just come in the room, coming back to bring the suitcases out. So I'm going to leave, help him load up the car. We'll stop for breakfast somewhere along the way on our way to Roanoke. Good morning from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Or Yeah, Canada. Is that BC? What's that stand for? BC. When I hear Columbia, I think down south, but British Columbia sounds right. So, yeah, I guess I need a geography lesson. Blessings, y'all. Thank you, Rox. Um, yep, we're heading off. We'll eat on the way, have a nice breakfast, and hopefully enjoy our ride. And we should have sun today. We've had rain, a lot of rain. So, okay, British Columbia. Okay, I was right. Good. It sounded right, but then I thought Columbia. I don't know about that, but that's Columbia, Lombia is south, right? You see, I'm almost 68 and I still have to learn these things. You never stop learning. Okay, food forest, permaculture. Hello. All right, everyone. I'm going to go help hubby say goodbye. Just checking in this morning with an update on our trip. I will have some nice videos. I got a lot of good shots to put up once we get home. Goodbye, all. God bless. Thank you.